I never had any love affair with the America's Cup. I hated it. My world was around the world racing. And then, in 2003, Team New Zealand lost the America's Cup. It wasn't that they lost badly. They lay down. It was shocking.
New Zealand is out of the race.
What a shame, Peter.
And then Trevor Mallard, who was then Minister of Sport, he rang me. And he said, the government, I believe, that having the cup is good for the country. We need to try and get it back. Will you do it? I remember saying to him, yeah, fine, but I come in, I sack everybody, and we're starting from scratch. You've got to be prepared to make hard decisions.
To all our supporters here and in New Zealand, you're absolutely brilliant. We love you. Thank you.
You? Okay. Yeah.
Summing up the Emirates Team New Zealand journey, well, it's been up and down.
Is this the end of an era?
Teams got very close to the shutting of the doors a number of times. It got really close a week after I took over in 2003. There was not only no money, there was debt. We should have won it in 13. It was pretty brutal.
The view from on board Emirates Team New Zealand's director, Grant Dalton.
We said, that's it. We're closing. We're insolvent now. We've got to go. So we were within, say, 7 hours of closing. And I made a couple of phone calls. I rang Vitelli. And he offered to help. And then we won.
We now present the America's Cup to Emirates Team New Zealand!
I'm not the smartest guy in the room, right? I never have been, never will be. But I'll outwork you. I run pretty much a siege mentality. If you're not with us, you're trying to beat us. Therefore, we're against you.
Grant Dalton, what a tough guy. I wonder what's in store for Grant.
I do see competition everywhere. The Cup teaches you that a little bit. We don't have a different mindset than a challenger would have, trying to win each race, not just be heroes at the end. One of the mistakes that is often made with winning teams is they're not hard enough on themselves. In 2021, we won ugly, and we were really hard on ourselves because complacency was absolutely the thing that was going to creep in. So I think that the lessons of winning is to make sure that you're brutal enough to try and keep winning. If I was to try and sum it up in one word, it would be culture. You've got to have culture. It can take quite a long time to build that, but I think people like working for Team New Zealand. It has a meaning, it has a sense, it has some history. It's Man United, if you like. It's a team with personality and historic value now as a brand, so I think that helps a lot. A lot of the teams try to mimic the culture of Team New Zealand. I think, let's see whether they have this time. The thing I love the most about the Cup is the people, but physics is the Cup. The Cup is physics. So if I was to put one thing on the Cup that I love, it's the creation of the boats, which you then try to turn into speed. People expect us to innovate, so we're expected to do things that other people don't do. I like what we've done in terms of the foiling monohull. I think universally the teams like these boats, and you can't go back to clunky old boats that don't foil. I mean, who the hell wants one of those? So we have made our mark. Win, lose, boats abandoned or not, it's there forever now and it will always be remembered. But I see it also as part of the Team New Zealand legacy. We are responsible for the pinnacle of the sport, for the television to be right, for the boats to look good, for spectators to come, making sure the teams want to be involved. This is top of the game, and it's our responsibility to make sure all those aspects are looked after properly. We take it seriously. Every challenger wants to be the defender. So this is not going to be easy. So yeah, I'm worried. If I wasn't worried, we wouldn't be sharp. But my confidence in this campaign is high. I always believe the guys can give us a fast boat because they're good at doing that. This time I have a lot of confidence in the yachtsmen as well. I think there's a unit they're combining really well. They're sailing well, they're communicating, they're working hard. Nobody has ever won it 3 times in a row with the same team. To me, that's significant. There's no doubt that Emirates Team New Zealand is one of the best America's Cup teams in history, but that would stamp it 100% as the best ever.
Traction behind on 90. 35 now, please.